Hello guys, today we'll be discussing about dependency injection. So first of all, what is dependency injection? Dependency injection is a design pattern which we use to write loosely coupled code. Loosely coupled code means a design pattern where there is no dependency between two sets of codes. For example, if you have a model class and if you have a view, if I make any changes in the model class, it should not affect the view. So let's see a simple example of that. For example, if I have a class, say robot, and it does something. For example, it has a method void do cleaning. So cleans. So if suppose I have a class robot which does cleaning, so I created this class and I'm using it. In near future, suppose if I want this robot to do something else, for example, say good morning to me in the morning or any other stuff, so I have a couple of options that I could do. For example, I could create another console.writeLine here and do it, or I could do it some other way. I could extend this method, but it will make a dependency that I need to make change in this class. What if my class is really big? In real life example, your class will not be this easy. It will be really huge class. So making changes in the existing class does not seem to be a viable option. For that we use dependency injection. So there are three ways we could use dependency injection. It's either property dependency injection, method dependency injection, or constructor dependency injection. Today we'll be looking at method dependency injection. So how do we do that? So we could create an interface robot, and it could have a class, a public void do something. Good, let me make it public, and I'll move this. Sorry, public void do something. Why is it giving error? Oh, sorry. So it has a method. Now what I can do is inject this interface into my robot method. How do I do that? This is a method type, so I will inject this interface by calling out the interface in the method, and I need to implement its interface property, that I need to implement all the methods of an interface in my class. So I could create an object and call it like this, do something. So there are no errors. I mean, it's working perfectly fine. So now if I need to make any changes, for example, I want robot to wish me good morning when the sun comes up, so I could create a class, public class robot wish morning, and I will create a method. Oh, it will wish good morning. And now I will implement the interface in here, robot. Now if I implement the interface, I need to have a method called do something. So there's an easy way. Rather than wish morning, I will call it do something. Now I could try it like this, good morning. So this is implemented. So this is the way we do it. Because now if I need the robot to wish me good morning, I'll just create a class of our main class robot. For example, sorry, robot is equals to new robot, and I'll create an object for this class. Now what will I do is I have passed this interface in here, so I need to call this doCleaning method, which will call this implement interface will call this method. So how will it be is r dot doCleaning rw, the instance of robot class and the instance of robot wish good morning class. So we are done. Now in any future references, for example, you want this robot to I don't know, say do vacuuming, so I need not change this method or this method. I'll create a new class, sorry, public class robot do vacuum. It will similarly do vacuum. Again, I'll create an object for robot class, and I'll create an object for robot do vacuum rv but do vacuum, and I'll call it r dot do cleaning rv. Okay, I cannot give the same name, so I'll give suppose rz here, so rz. This is robot 1, for example. This is robot 2. Robot 1 is wishing me good morning, robot 2 is doing the vacuuming, and I need not change anything in my main robot class. Let's run this. First console dot read key, so that we could see these values. Console dot read key. So these both methods will be called, and we'll see the result. So the first method is good morning, and when I hit enter, it will do vacuum. So this is the way of doing dependency injection.